despise Facebook. As I said, I really do because, Bismillah, there was a terrorism linked profile that was upended to my Facebook site that I don't use. I had a few of them. And I keep trying to reinvent myself to get these people off of my back, whoever these digital people are. Sort of like that Robert Mercer electoral pseudo-military contracting type of nexus. Unless these people spot you, they are fastest amongst them. And then you have alliances that cross the ethnic lines with Asiatic, Chinese, Han ethnic group fastest who also feel the same way about you as far as blacks. But particularly you if you have any potential. Yeah, to not to rival them, not to upend them or anything like that, no, but to rival them or to gain parity with them, economic. They don't even like that. And I'm part of the phallic. One of the phallic ways they do it is by depriving you manhood of having a woman, knowing that a part of that act is you're thrusting, you're banging, you're thrusting your manhood. You know, you're a woman, you're a full man, and you have the love and respect of a woman. They vacate that using discreet and dishonest methods, and a lot of time using the law enforcement police apparatus to constantly emasculate you, make you feel like on edge, make you feel unstable. May Allah curse them, man. What I usually say, you should say, is may Allah guide them, benevolent, be soft. You know, may He bless. I don't make benedictions no more for people like that. And curse them, man. Rid them out. Rid us of these people, man. And bring people that are better. In all definitions of the encompassing of the word better, by human and by ilahi. And ilahi and by human comprehension, understand the word better. Yeah. I know whom I mean, man. These people, man. Guys, man. And then you have acolytes among Muslims that work in collusion with these type of people too. Secretly. Astaghfirullah, secret refuge in Allah, man. Evil, man. Pure evil, man. And what has to be done, they have to be defunded. You have to defund these people, man. And what I'm thinking of to create, that's one of the few ways it can be done. So this food he gave me last night, Pakistani brother, because it's squishy and squishy with pasta. And do you like pasta? And he was on the borderline to get angry if I didn't accept the pasta. And I didn't want the pasta. Yeah, he was on the borderline to get angry. And this is Ahmadiyya. We talk about peace and intolerance, and you can see it. His eyes get steely. He has a look that gets steely cold. That kind of like, I know about you, and I know what I heard about you, you know. And because, like I said, it is purported. I'm praying that it's not true. That they have a lot of links with the Western intelligence establishment, you know. And his eyes will get steely cold. They call them steel pan. I forget what they call it. Deadpan eyes. And they'll get real cold. And they won't move. Or sometimes when I'm sitting with a former minister, if you kind of like a con man, or you just full of flux, or you wasted his time, the jaw inside the muscle, it'll flux. That means like somebody that just wants to knock you out. It just wants to hit you, or you really get on their nerves. There's certain physiological signs, you can see it out. You don't want to waste your time going through that shit, man. No, you don't want to waste your time going through that, man. You know, that's why you want to be like a lot of Jews. I commend them, especially people involved with like Snapchat, OkCupid, because they don't have to deal with the regular public, but they use the regular public like a mule, like the movie that's coming out, which I'm a deep fan of science fiction, Blade Runner 2048 with Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling, I think, if I can remember the cast, the characterization, when the guy talks about he's creating. And it was the premise of the original movie was about these people that were humanoids and being created by humans, sort of like clones. These are clones, humanoid clones, biological clones that were being created in false amniotic sacs, in artificial amniotic sacs, in wombs, and then spewed out. So this is coming to fruition in Blade Runner 2048. And what the guy was saying is that history has always had the mule, this sort of workhorse. And he's referring to the clones, and the clones are tired of that. The clones almost want to rebel, and they are rebelling in their own way in the Blade Runner 2048. So, that being said, there is a way to rebel. See, what it was, I digressed, and I lost my train of thought. So, I'm exhausted, man. I don't even sleep well. So, and you do wake up, you do the prayer, thankfully, because nobody's here. Have a way I can do my prayer. And then I don't go to sleep. But what I have to do, since this food is gushy, and I don't have access to food preservation, I have to take it. I'm going to have to throw this food away. But this is not typically the type of food. So what I was saying, I hope it's not true, but it's purported they have links with the intelligence structure. And they would have a dim view of me the way I've lived my life. And it's not extremist, it's just they have a line of behavior that they want to see human beings do. Yeah, you work a job, you live in the same place, you don't go anywhere, you live safe. Your loyalties are not suspect because you live safe. You live obedient. You don't try to be like a globe-trotting prince, a globe-trotting House of Windsor, House of Orange. You stay in your place. You know that you're not supposed to be traveling to Bora Bora, Tahiti, Nice, Monaco, Maldives. You don't go to these places. You just stay in your place, live in your flat, and you die. Or you stay alone. Maybe you watch some pornography. Maybe you jerk off, you masturbate to yourself, and then you die alone. You're safe. But you go to work like a good worker drone and you obey. You're safe.